Shout out to Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first podcast. Stevie's checking his phone right in the beginning. Can't even give it his full attention from the bat.
It's the first time I pulled my phone out in an hour. And of course.
Damn.
God damn it. We're back.
Well, we're back. We can't
even say we're back because we've never started.
We just started, but this is the second time we started because Stevie's mic wasn't on for the past minute.
My Michael was not on. So we're here. I got my Edgar Allan Poe was helping me out.
We've got a Monster and we've got Poland Springs.
Please sponsor us.
And we're living this. We're living. It's about 9 o'clock on a Friday night.
Yep.
In a basement on a ping pong table. In Canton.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have said that. Already off the bat.
Could be Canton, Ohio. Could be
China.
Could be Canton, China.
Those are the only two.
Could be Canton, Georgia.
Oh, there's a Canton, Georgia?
No,
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if there was.
There probably
pretty
is.
Famous town.
Let us know. Let us know, world. Anyways.
So we're just starting this thing off.
We don't have a name.
We don't have a name yet. We don't have anything. I had a really good clip right before this, but I don't know if it'll feel as good to ask Stevie again because it's not like it's less
authentic.
Less authentic, but yeah.
Sometimes
we can still ask him again though. So where do you align religiously? We like to go things. We like to start off pretty easy with the basic questions.
I am completely in Hillary Clinton's camp.
Okay. I see you. Understandable.
She's gonna kill me now. So, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Every time we bring her name up, though, it's always like somebody's gonna say something about her, like, "Oh, do you know the Clintons?"
Somebody got. Did you see the? Now we're going down a freaking conspiracy lane, but with that train derailment in Ohio.
What happened?
Well, you didn't see that at all?
I don't think so.
Bro, the train like crashed, and then now there's like a black cloud over Ohio, like poisoning the water and stuff.
Oh, I know what you mean now. Yeah.
I think it happened in Texas too.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was like 4 people like on they were like environmentalists, and they were flying out of Clinton Airport in like Alabama or wherever the Clintons are from. Mm-hmm. The plane went down. Boom.
Did they have ties to that plane? Like somebody was on that?
They have bow ties.
Damn.
Wait, what do you mean?
Somebody was on that plane that went down? Something that they didn't like? Bro, we're gonna get sniped.
We're instantly canceled. We haven't even got our fucking podcast plane off of the ground yet, and we're already going down.
We're already tanking, man.
Damn. So yeah, we don't have a name for our podcast.
No, we're thinking of it.
We're kind of just freestyling.
We're freestyling. I think we're working out the kinks. Things will get tighter.
Yeah.
There'll be an intro probably. There'll be something.
We just gotta tighten it down.
We just gotta tighten
just
it
like
down.
those ratchet straps when we do the art stuff.
I think we have the content though.
I
think we definitely have the stories.
We just gotta structure.
We just gotta structure.
Because we got some stories. We got.
And this is basically
all sorts of stories. We got funny stories. We got terribly sad stories. We got
goofy.
Yeah.
We got a lot of things. I don't know. Where do we go from here? That's the question. Probably should have thought about this before we hit record.
Oh, you know what we could do? We could do to start off like a category, like say scissors are funny.
Okay.
But I guess how would you? I don't know. I mean, some people say it matters, but it don't matter. It don't matter.
I'll tell you that. I could just ask you charged questions too.
You just loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Politically, where do you align?
Oh man.
Where do you see yourself voting politics in the next election?
Dude, actually, there's a funny story about that. I will get to where I politically align, but one election, I honestly didn't know how to. Like, I never voted for the president, so I know there's a sheet and there's bubbles and you just gotta.
Scantron.
Dude, I voted for everybody. I did.
I've actually never heard that story.
Wait, really?
No.
Dude, I voted. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know if I was just confused or overwhelmed. I literally voted for everybody.
Dude, when they got that ballot, it's just like...
Dude, the CIA is like, sir.
Bro, something is wrong with this man.
Come over here, stat. Nobody's ever done this.
The computer that you slide it into is like, error, 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 error. I've never heard you say that. That's hilarious.
It's like Rihanna. It's a...
Yeah, jeez, you voted for everybody. They're like, is he a Democrat? Is he a Republican? Is he
We
independent?
don't know. We can't nail him.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Yeah, so...
That's
I
funny.
just had to spread the love to everybody, I guess.
Wow, you don't align politically. The first time I voted was actually in England. I voted absentee.
Well, you can vote in England.
Yeah, absentee ballot.
Oh, for U.S.,
Yeah.
but you were like, hey,
was
I'm in England.
Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, that was...
I'm abroad, as they say.
I'm abroad. That was a Trump and... who's the other guy?
It was Clinton. Who's the other guy?
Yeah. Trump versus Clinton. Dude, everybody there was just like, oh, there's no way. And then I woke up to that, and like people in England were just as into it as everybody in America was.
Oh, damn.
And then like I woke up to that. I was like, what's going on here, man?
I feel like the U.S. is kind of like a like a reality TV. It's
It
like
definitely
it's like,
was, yeah.
If you're like in England, you're like, oh, this is the Jersey Shore.
This is, yeah. Dude, GTL. Gym Tan Laundry, dude, but America.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a different...
I guess to answer your question though, now that we've diverted for about 4.5 minutes.
Not too bad.
I would line up,
Oh, you're answering this seriously, man?
You know where I would line up, man.
Dude, you know. If you
Freedom.
take an opinion,
If I take a pill in Ibiza.
if you take a pill in Ibiza, if you take an opinion,
To show Avicii I was cool.
we're going to lose followers.
Yeah.
We're going to lose the one follower that's listening.
But I feel like the party I'm most aligned with
Doesn't lose followers.
kind of likes everybody.
Definitely.
So, I don't know. I don't really like to claim like parties, but I would say the party that most resembles how I feel is a libertarian party. Freedom for all. Freedom for everybody. All day, every day.
Political podcast now.
Yeah.
We've just gone political.
We need to get Dr. Jordan B. Peterson on. Stat.
Jordan. Wait, Jordan. I thought in my head, I was like, you just said Joe Jorgensen. I thought you said Joe Jorgensen. And I was like, she probably wouldn't. But she actually might, honestly.
I mean,
She could use it.
she could. Yeah.
Unfortunately, she could use the...
Man, I really wanted JoJo to win.
Do you think she'll come back?
To run it again?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I think people are probably more open to it now.
Because it's like...
Now it's just like, yeah, if you keep going same sort of thing, you know,
The
it's
whole
like,
two-party
who's gonna be
thing
next?
is kind of stupid. And then
You have other
they get
options,
crazier
yeah.
and crazier on both ends. It's like we get Trump, which he built up our oil reserves and like he was funny. I can't lie, he was funny, but a little crazy. And then we get Biden, not the biggest fan of him, but it's just like we don't have a normal adult. We have like these two crazy people.
Polar opposites, yeah.
So,
I think a vote for Joe Jorgensen could be something.
yeah, I don't think we can get her on the podcast though.
But
How many viewers you guys have a week? 3.
3. That's 3 more votes.
Who's your audience? Well, we got Joe Carstairs. We got
my mom, my
dad, Joe Carstairs, wherever you are.
If you're listening,
We got fucking...
we thank you.
Who else? We got Kevin O'Connor, probably.
Bro,
Peter Sheehan's
you can't
cousin.
be name dropping these people. Oh, damn.
All right.
Oh, we can name drop him.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny. It's like we think about everybody. We talk about a lot of people.
Especially when I haven't seen anybody. Because I went to, for those that don't know, I went to a different high school than Cam.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, a lot of these people I haven't seen since middle school.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we just kind of joke about that a lot. Like,
Yep.
where are they now? And I also tell Stevie that we're hanging out with him quite frequently. Be like, oh, so-and-so's coming with us tonight to get pizza.
I haven't seen him since the 6th grade.
And then, yep.
So, yeah. I hope Joe Carstairs is doing well, though.
Joe, this one's for you.
Yeah.
All right, Ben.
He's watching this. He's like, bro. I haven't talked to him in 11 years.
All right, Ben, you can roll into that number right about now.
So where do we go from here?
It's a great question.
For you, do you have any questions from me?
Well, that hurts.
No. I'm just saying, like, I don't.
Damn.
My little
My
heart.
heart. You poked my heart.
Oh, yeah.
You poked my heart. Do I have any questions for you? Let's see.
No, I mean.
No, I can think of some.
I can
I
probably
think it's
think of some
good,
for
like-
you too.
I think it's just like, I think we have a lot of things that are funny. I think the one thing that I think about the most probably,
What is it?
Is-
What are you gonna say?
well, I think is you being like, I saw you yesterday.
Oh.
Why don't you roll that one in?
It's so funny.
I saw you yesterday.
Should we go into that
I
one?
think about this one a lot.
Dude, it's
actually.
so funny because it was years ago and it was like.
What
just
year was
stupid-
it? 2016, 15.
Yeah, probably.
You were
So-
figuring it out.
Basically, I was going to a local, like, little convenience store pharmacy, and there was a girl, like a pharmacy tech, working there. And on my way, I don't know if it was the same day or like the day before or whatever. I think it was the day before. I had seen that pharmacy tech, like, walking down the street as I was driving by, and then so like the next day I go into to this place. And I see her behind the counter. I'm trying to be friendly and make small talk, and I'm like, I was like, I saw you the other day. Like, like I'm not. It's not in a creepy way. Like I'm just being like, oh, like I drove. Like,
I saw you.
Basically, I drove by you the other day. Like
Yeah.
what a small. And I think she thought it was weird. Like she took it the wrong way.
Complete wrong way.
And like I guess like rightly so if that's how she took it, but I didn't mean it like in a weird way at all. And she just went bright red, like a tomato. And I was like, oh, fuck.
I'm not saying this again.
I'm like, I'm just trying to be friendly. And this got weird really fast.
I think she could have taken it in like any way.
'Cause,
Like,
like,
oh my
she could have
gosh,
been like-
thank you for like seeing me. Or she could have
Or
taken
she could have
it the
been like,
creepy
oh,
way.
I have a stalker.
I've got a 911.
And I'm just trying to drive to like Dunkin' Donuts or whatever. And I see her. And then I'm just trying to be friendly. And
I think it's such a funny thing though, because it's. I don't know if it can actually go well in any sense of the word. Like I saw you, like saying I saw you, I saw you
Yeah, that's
yesterday to someone you've never met.
no, I had met her before. But yeah, I guess.
But like
it's not
someone
like
you
we were
don't know.
friends. I guess like she was kind of like somebody you see. Like when I go to Dunkin' Donuts every day, I usually see the same cashier. But like
Yeah.
we're not friends. But like I see them
There's
frequently.
something funny about that though too.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, about like that reminded me. It's like seeing the same person every day. Is like for the past like 2 or 3 weeks, I got Dunkin' Donuts gift cards for Christmas, and they were used. But I went to the Dunkin' Donuts
Wait, you got them for?
like Christmas or something. Like
No, I think I said 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was like,
I don't know. No,
like,
we're
in
it
February.
did it. I did it 2 weeks. I think I did it. So I did it like twice in a row. So I had a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. I went to that special Dunkin's that you love, that you showed me, the little teeny one in Canton. You know, the gas station
The little
one.
mobile one?
Yeah.
The one where the tractor trailer just rolled over there the other day?
Bingo. and I go to that one and I give her the card, and she opens the window and she just goes, oh, there's nothing on this. And I was like, all right. I put it back in my car, and then I gave her my credit card. Like a week later, same day, I do the same thing. I give a different card. That one gets denied too. And then she gave me back. I just did the same credit card. So it keeps end up like happening like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like she thinks I'm like trying to run a scam or something because every time I give her a card,
It doesn't work.
it declines, and it's the same girl every single time. So I'm just kind of like, I haven't gone back since because I know I'm gonna get the same person, and I'm afraid to use a gift card.
Damn.
It's just gonna get declined.
That's rough.
It's like, so
I would be nervous, especially like when you're like, I'm an overthinker, so like,
yeah, I think that's why I was like, she's definitely thinking
I'd be like, dude,
I'm scamming.
She's calling the CIA.
She's calling me
because she thinks I'm scamming her, even though I just can't get my life together.
Exactly. Yeah. Even though I can't just rip the card up and put it away.
Yeah.
It's a different card though. I don't know why they must have just been used. I was like, let me use this. And now I'm on her list probably. Like, do not.
Yeah.
Because you know how easy people scam that stuff though too. It's just like, oh, I swear my card worked. And then like they do something and it's just like, you lose money.
Now. She's like black car, Midwest emo.
Just mid emo man.
Wears flannels. Touch glasses. Frequently has styrofoam boards in his back seat.
Yep, that's him.
That's our guy.
Ladies and gentlemen. How about you?
Speaking of Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, okay.
You ever? You're like, all right.
No, I was gonna go there anyway.
Since you stepped on me,
I was gonna go there anyway.
Go ahead and just finish interrupting me.
Go.
You ever go to Dunkin' Donuts and buy somebody's stuff behind you? It's a good time. Makes you feel good.
You've actually done it to me a few times.
Really?
You did it at Starbucks once. I was like, oh, that son of a gun. You did it during COVID once too. I was like, oh, even in the height of a pandemic, he still cares. He still cares about other people. Yeah. I did. I've only done it like I think I've done it at McDonald's too.
Yeah. Oh,
but dude, you're the guy, man.
I'm the guy.
You're like,
I do it.
Take care of him, okay?
Meanwhile, I don't even have I don't know. I need to probably save my money, but not here. Just give me coffee.
Instead of this, you're.
Yeah, here's my paycheck, sir.
You're giving it to the people behind you instead of in front of you.
Yeah, makes you feel good though. Doing little acts of kindness.
It does, yeah. What's the biggest order you've bought?
Oh, dude, I remember one of the first. I don't know if it was one of the first times, but it was several years ago, and I'm like, all right, let me get the guy behind me. Fuck.
That sounded like it hurt. I know pain. And that was pain. I just spit so much, dude.
So I was at, I think, a Dunkin' Donuts, or maybe I was at McDonald's or one of those fine American establishments. And I'm like, oh, I'll pay for the guy behind me. And then she's like, okay. And she looks at the computer and she's like, are you sure you want to pay? It was something stupid.
That's when you know.
Dude, it was $29. And then at that point, you can't back out. You're already committed. If you back out, then you look like a jerk. You're not really about giving.
Yeah.
So you just have to fully commit.
It's you only give to a certain amount. I'll only pay for $2 or something.
Yeah, then you feel just like a bad person if you back out.
Yeah.
So I probably had $30 in my bank account.
Yep.
And I spent $29 because I was just trying to do the right thing. But
it's equivalent to and that's all for your coffee today? And they flip the tip thing around and you're like,
dude,
you're watching me. He's like, do you want 0, 15, 20?
Yeah, that one's I feel like that one's less bad because, or less bad as in you shouldn't feel as guilty.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they just take some 30 seconds, they make your drink, and then it's you want me to give you a $3 tip?
That's a lot for a $5 drink already.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll get DoorDash and pay $50. So
I learned from a friend that he was just ruthless with it. He would just be like, bing.
Just look him dead
and
in the eyes
look,
and
no
be
tip.
No
yeah,
tip.
I was like, if I could get to that point where you just be like, bing, just be ruthless,
just unbothered.
But then I'm like, oh man, no, yeah, just go 15.
Yeah,
go 20.
I always feel bad. That's my thing. I always feel so I don't know. I just feel bad.
They never used to do that.
But he could just
either.
look at them and just be like, we're all in this together.
We're all
trying to survive.
500% tip.
No tip.
Just Mr. Beast it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of Mr. Beast.
Uh-oh.
Dude, I don't.
He will be
I
probably
hate-
on pretty
dude,
soon.
Dude, yeah, dude, Mr. Beast is gonna be our
He's
next.
probably
our
our
next
next
guest. Dude.
guest, which will be pretty
We're
sick.
already on his radar.
Hopefully.
I mean, we have 3 views. I mean, we're popping.
1, 2, and the second one that you do.
Yeah. Dude, I hate sometimes I hate people like Mr. Beast. Do you see his latest video with the eyes?
I have not.
I don't know. So now I don't know if it's his latest, but it was like his latest like 2 weeks ago. He freaking there was like 1,000 blind people, like whether they had like cataracts or like whatever. They were like pretty blind. Mm-hmm. And Mr. Beast was like, "Oh, he surprised them by paying for 1,000 people to have surgery to regain their vision." Mm-hmm. And then there was people online, like, somehow mad at him. People can flip things so much to where, like, the dude helped cure blindness, and then they're like, "Mr. Beast is bad." Let's see, like he didn't cure 1,003 people. He only helped 1,000 people see, and it's like fuck off, like.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah, I love that video.
He just
not in my yard.
It's like, yeah, I don't know. That's why you have to take everything, I think, on the internet. It's just like with a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
People just get mad at everything.
It could be like if like there was like a controversial video where like, I don't know, like let's say somebody trips somebody in a parking lot, and then the person gets up and they're all mad and they scrape their elbow, and then they're like, here's $100 though.
Yeah.
Like, then you could be like, all right, like that could be controversial, right? Because you're like, he's trying to get views. He tripped the person got hurt, but then he gave him $100. So it's like that. I could see where there would be issues with that, but like something so cut and dry is like, I'm gonna help 1,000 people see. Mm-hmm. Like, what is the problem?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. That's good work.
People just
they just get mad.
I don't know. They like to complain about everything, and they don't like to. I feel like we don't actually have enough problems in this country. So we're just kind of
inventing, and
like a dude cures blindness, and they're like, he's
Not
still bad.
Not good enough.
Like, I don't know.
I feel bad for that guy though. His taxes.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah. Have you seen his stuff?
He must have a really good tax accountant.
I think he has to, because just like give away a car, an island. Mansion.
An island.
Like, do you imagine giving away an island and like what that looks like in taxes? It's like that last question or whatever is like, have you been charitable this year? It's like that's like all he's
like, have I ever?
Have I? That's like a question that he can answer. Yeah. Sometimes people will be like, yeah, I gave like $5 to the Salvation Army outside of Stop and Shop.
Yeah.
But like with him, he can give away an island, a Ferrari, all that stuff.
Yeah, he could give away heaven. For all I know.
He could.
Speaking of charity, I was coming out of Shaw's the other day. Mm-hmm. Actually, I was going into Shaw. Wait, who was I with you?
I don't think so.
I was with somebody. Probably Joe, because you're my only friend. I have like you, and then Steven, and then Peter. Peter. I was with somebody, maybe Joe.
Probably JoJo.
And, going into Shaw's. Did I see a little Girl Scout troop?
I think this was Peter because it was Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys just...
And they're out there. They got their little stand. They got their cookies. And I don't think I had cash, so I had to, go into Shaw's, get my stuff, and then get, cash back to have cash. Mm-hmm. Come back out. I see the troop. The troop.
It's kind of it, yeah.
They're 9, but troop sounds so badass. And so I go over to the table, and they got all their cookies. And I think it was $5 a box, maybe. And
not bad.
Yeah,
not a bad price.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Cookies, Girl Scout cookies. Brother.
There's cookies, then there's Girl Scout cookies.
I got tricked into it again today. I went to get.
Wait, you got more?
Not from them, but at a car place.
You're hitting every spot.
Dude, I'm going to every. Why do you think I look like this? Dude, I'm a fucking hot mess. I can't stop eating cookies, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, yes, I got the cookies. Well, because one, they're cute. They're out there.
They're working
They're
hard.
in their
Yeah,
Girl Scout troop, and
it's a win-win for everybody. Probably.
and cookies are delicious. But honestly, I could just use the excuse. I'm trying to stimulate the local economy.
That's it.
I'm trying to help young entrepreneurs.
Yeah, they're working hard.
I'm
Got to support the dream.
single-handedly funding the government.
One cookie at a time.
One cookie at a time for America.
What'd you go with? Thin Mints? I hope it to God it's Thin Mints. Because Thin Mints,
Thin Mints hit different.
they are good ones.
I feel like I got the peanut butter ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got 2 peanut butter ones. And then, Peter, I think, got the Thin Mint. Maybe the Thin Mint and something else. Why are you laughing?
I'm just laughing, dude, because I'm just picturing when I showed up to your house at the Super Bowl. Both of you were just reclined back in chairs with a pile of cookies
Dude,
on
full,
your chest.
Dude,
and you
full American
finished,
attire.
You finished the sleeves. You finished the sleeves like before the game started, and then we had pizza and all that stuff. But both of you were just reclined back, just
full-grown American
cookies
men.
on the chest. Just being
Cookies
American.
on the chest, football on the TV.
The American dream.
Probably food in the crock pot. I don't remember.
Oh, there was. Yeah, it was a brisket.
Oh, the brisket.
Brisket.
Thanks to my dad.
Shout out.
My dad's actually been making strides
Good
with
stuff.
cooking.
Stride.
Ever since my mom died.
You wanted to bring it
And
there.
yeah, she was a really good cook.
Oh yeah.
As you know.
Oh, I know. I knew from childhood.
Then
man. When we were young ones.
the Lord took her. You look so
I'm just like,
My dad's watching this. He's like, I did not know he had that dark sense of humor.
sure.
I sure do.
He does.
I sure do. You gotta cope somehow.
You got to. And on dark humor and a revive monster.
Revive, recover,
Reduce, reuse, and recycle. They just stole that and they just put it on there.
Yeah.
Pretty looking bottle though. Sorry, you notice how we changed the subject a little bit. I didn't mean to do that. You can continue.
No, we don't gotta go. I mean, we can.
We can. I think it's the Edgar Allan Poe book that it's sitting on that inspired that to come up, because that is one of the darkest darkest writers, out there.
I remember hearing him in middle school, and I was
He
like,
sticks with
"Ooh."
you. He was emo before emo started. Like,
Yep.
before Taking Back Sunday existed, there was Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, he probably had the eyeliner, the black eyeliner.
He did.
He's just writing. Where did he live?
So that's the thing. I don't know if I feel like he was born in, like, I don't know if it was Maryland. There's a statue of him in Boston.
In Maryland?
It might have been. I think there's a statue of him in Boston. Ping pong table. Can you pull that up?
Thanks, dude.
You're like, wait, that went on way too long. No, there's a statue of him in Boston though.
Oh.
And so I don't know. He might have died here or something. I don't know. There's a statue of him here, so there's some significance of him being in Boston.
Yeah. Maybe the audience can leave a
If you want to
comment.
look that up, a quick Google search. If I could have probably just answered it in a second, but
Use that Alan Turing device. Only the real ones know what I'm talking about.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I learned this from Steven because he's a different kind of person. I'm trying to be PG.
Dude, you're just pointing out everybody that we've known in our lives too.
Yeah. No, Steven said the Alan Turing device. I think Alan Turing was like around World War II. He invented basically. He invented the computer, I think, or like the phone or something. So every time, like, instead of saying like, "Oh, use your phone," I try to be funny, even though I'm not funny,
Alan Turing device.
and say Alan Turing device. So
I wouldn't know that.
history.
That is Reddit 101. Reddit, man. You're a Redditor.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. What did you?
We were on Girl Scout cookies. We kind of hopped from there. I think segues are good. But that's double
I'm just
meaning.
picturing you on a Segway.
Dude, with a speed helmet. Have you ridden one?
A Segway?
Yeah.
No, I'd like to though.
I think it's probably just like that hoverboard, but without the handle.
Oh, dude, the
little, those things. Does your brother use his at all still?
No.
Does he have it still?
I haven't seen it in forever.
So honestly,
those are fun. When you first ever stand on one of those,
it was scary.
Your probability of death is up 500%.
Gotta be, yeah.
That thing has a mind of its own.
Because the slightest little touch, it'll be like, all right, we're going left.
Just crack your head open immediately.
But once you get the hang of it, though, I imagine it's just like...
Yeah, once you get the feel of it, you're like, oh, okay, I got this now. But when you just step on that, you're... All right. The hoverboard is controlling you.
Mm-hmm. You're not controlling the hoverboard.
Yeah.
Sometimes the kids at school, like, it'll be the end of the day, and you just see a kid, like, on the way. Segway or
with the
hoverboard.
backpack?
Dude, with a backpack
with
and a helmet
500 things in it?
That's how I know it's 2023, because they'll just be like, and they just go away.
It's a real with the handles and shit?
Yeah, they'll have the handle ones. They'll have the other hoverboards. It's like most kids used to just do a skateboard, a bike.
Yeah.
And then these kids will just be riding over dirt like it's nothing.
They got their $2,000 Segway.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how you know you live in a bougie.
You
work
know,
in a bougie place.
You know the town, man.
Yeah.
They just
money
swing. Yeah. They just throw it out there.
Yeah, I'm trying to be better with money.
It's not easy.
I don't have that bread like some of those people in that town have.
I almost bought Pokemon cards today.
Joe's been doing on the Pokemon.
Has he?
Yep.
It's nice. I feel like it's gambling a little bit for like a kid, because you look at those online videos where people just open packs.
Oh,
and that's all they do,
yeah.
and I'll
you're
just
waiting
watch
for the
them.
jackpot.
Yeah, I'll watch them, and they're just like.
But they spend like $3,000, and then they find like one card that's worth $90.
Yep, and that's why I'm like, part of me is like, I want to go do that, but it feels like it'd just be filling a void that can't be filled. It's like I'm just gonna go buy these cards to relive my childhood, but it's not gonna work.
To fix your sadness.
Yeah, it's like, is this gonna do things if I just like open it up and if I pulled like a really cool card? But it's like, I don't know, it's hard.
Yeah. I used to be really into Pokemon. I used to have a notebook.
I still got mine, yeah.
Did a binder. I had all the laminated
the binders,
pages.
the sheets that you put
I had a big poster on my door. I remember one time when I was little, we had like a family party, and I was in my room, and I don't know how old I was, probably freaking 8. And I'm scrolling through, looking at my Pokemons, and I closed the ring, because it was like a 3-ring binder. I could close it on my hand. Oh, that freaking killed.
That's your first piercing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my knuckle pierced.
Pretty badass.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, I didn't really get hurt a lot. That was like when I was young, or ever really. I guess. Well, when I was born premature.
Shout out.
As you know, 1 pound 8 ounces.
Not bad.
Yep. And I guess the doctor pulled me out, broke my arm. Then I was intubated when I was little. Had a little breathing tube. I guess it's kind of like a fashion accessory when you're little.
I guess so.
You know, you can't wear jewelry, but
ain't no jewelry here.
Ain't no jewelry, but so I had that little accessory, and I pulled it out myself, and I was breathing on my own.
You pulled it out?
Yeah.
As a kid? Baby?
When I was a baby, like I was literally just pulled the tube out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's like an instinct, I guess. You know, you just feel like, I don't need this anymore.
Yeah.
Get it out. Do most babies do that?
No.
IQ 900.
IQ 900.
Damn, I don't need this.
That's why, for all my medical providers out there, maybe I should have had the cuffed tube. If you know, you know. That would have kept that tube in my throat. Anyways.
Now that we've talked about what I wanted to talk about.
What?
I love saying that.
Where was I going? I was going somewhere with
You were
this,
like, I've never been hurt really as a kid. And then...
Oh, yeah. I broke my arm when I was born. Then like they shipped me out of Boston to somewhere else. I think maybe South Shore.
Wait, did they write the Dropkick Murphy song about you?
Oh, yeah, dude, that's about me. Yeah. Yeah. And then I forget what hospital it was, but they were atrocious and almost killed me. And then the team from Children's had to basically, literally sneakily rescue me. They the place that I was at didn't want to transfer me back to Boston, and then the team from Children's, probably some fantastic nurses and paramedics, literally scooped me up, brought me back, and yeah. What other injuries? Oh, I had when I was little, I had socks on. Everybody's done this when they were little. You slide down your floors
all the time. Yeah, like skating.
And I was always really little, and I was the exact height of my doorknob. And I slid. And my mom had a friend over. I don't even know who it wasn't a close friend. It was one of those friends where you I don't remember who she was, but it was kind of it wasn't if I had you over. It was a friend where you're friends with them, but you kind of got to be a little fake because you're not that close yet.
Yeah. You're putting on a little extra.
Yeah.
Hey,
exactly.
Hey, Joni, hey.
You're you want some Chardonnay, and it's bro, you're not that bougie.
I'd love some.
You just bought that Chardonnay 7 minutes ago up the street
at a Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
I'd love some Charlene, thank you.
You gotta be a little fake and bougie.
Yeah.
And I'm just sliding, and I smashed my forehead off the off the doorknob, and it split my. You can probably see I have a scar on my forehead.
Oh, I didn't know this one.
Somewhere over, I don't know.
Oh, it split it?
Dude, I smashed my head off the doorknob. I was bleeding everywhere. Then I had to go to the hospital.
Well, did you land it?
Dude, I stuck the landing, of course. Yeah.
That's all that matters. Did you land it?
Dude, Tony Hawk taught me well.
Tony Hawk, man.
And yeah, then then we had to go to the hospital. We had to just leave, and I fucking ruined the little girl's day.
The party.
And they didn't even give me stitches. I think I went to Bethesda Milton, and they literally hot glued my forehead shut with glue.
With glue?
Yeah.
Wow. So okay.
Yeah,
that's new.
And it probably explains why. I probably had a brain
injury. He's
like,
get me the Elmers.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me the Scotch tape.
Gorilla glue now.
Stat.
Go. Extra strength.
Yeah. What other injuries? I chipped my 2 front teeth once. I was on the back of a bike. Back in the day, we all had those bikes with the pegs on the back. And I'm on the back. And
you fix them?
What?
Or was this when they were baby teeth?
I think they must have been baby teeth.
I'm not seeing a chip right now.
They're oh no, I think no, they were adult teeth. They're
they're shaved down.
Slightly.
I have a chip tooth too.
Yeah, and my cousin slammed on the brakes, and it was dark out, and I went over him and literally stuck the landing with my front teeth.
Oh. That's like SpongeBob, him landing.
Yeah, I can't even explain how. First of all, it was pitch black, and when you're little and you get hurt, it's more traumatic, and it's pitch black.
It's dark. You don't know what's up.
Dude, all of a sudden you're on the back. You're with your older cousin, and you're the wind, and you're
flying.
This is great. And then you just all of a sudden you go ass over tea kettle, and you fucking hook your teeth into the straight. So sick, dude. I remember I just ran home.
X Games.
Oh, Ma, the meatloaf.
The meatloaf.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what other injuries. Street Bike Stevie, yeah.
Jeez.
I don't think I had any other injuries.
I thought of one. I was dancing on the countertop, just being a little jokester upstairs.
Yeah.
And then I slipped off of it, but
I knew you were gonna say that.
But I landed we had the teeniest little door handles for the things.
Yeah.
You can imagine what it landed, where I landed, just like that,
shit.
Right in the middle. I let out a large scream because it was just wedged right in there.
Jesus
Christ! Ow! Yeah, I'm crying. My dad comes out to see me. It's just
oh my god!
And these are the tiniest little door knob things.
Yeah, but
it landed right on there. Just 8-ball corner pocket, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned to never do that again either. It's like I'm not gonna.
Yeah, dude. When you get hit in the
berries.
In the berries.
The twig and berries. Yikes.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Dude, I took a slap shot once to the.
Did you cup? No cup.
No, I didn't have a cup because I was fucking around. Like I was like.
Oh, it was outside. It wasn't in like a rink?
It was in like a little. It was like in like a barn.
Okay, Dwight Schrute.
Dude, didn't you know I grew up with Charlotte's Web?
Salutations. You were in a barn and somebody was shooting hockey pucks at you?
So I used to go to a farm in New Hampshire when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
The Inn at East Hill Farm. Shout out. Great place. I would recommend it. And they had like like a big kitchen, and like everyone would go, and you could eat food, and then at nights they'd have bingo, and
ooh. They
had a downstairs basement with like a ping pong table, and like there was a pool and like a lounge area, and and they have like obviously like a farm, like a barn with animals and stuff. Yeah. Also, I have a story about that. About the cows. Remind me about the cows.
The cows.
And the cown.
The cown. The cows.
And but anyways, there's like a little rink like inside that little barn, and you could just like mess around and like play hockey. And like I thought we were just. You don't think like when you're just like on vacation like.
Get hit in the nuts.
You gotta get hurt. You don't think you're gonna get hit in the nuts, but
so you gotta take a slap shot to
the
privates.
Boy, dude, I was like playing. I think I was playing goalie. Like I never even played goalie in my life. But like I would think I was.
You're like, here I'm different.
It was just so cash.
So cash, man.
And
cashmere.
Yeah, I didn't have any stuff on. I'm just playing. Boom, slap shot.
Bing, bong,
right to the
boom.
nuts.
The Wicked Witch is dead, right in there.
I went down like a sack of potatoes.
Just like that.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's like the thing with "Take My Breath Away."
The fact that you just described all that, though, too, I have no idea in my head of what this could picture. I'm picturing a barn with animals and a hockey rink inside the barn.
Right. So let me explain it. So there was a barn. There was like a separate barn with like, I think like goats and horses and cows. But then right across the way, there was a separate barn that was like smaller. Mm-hmm. And it was like a little like rinky-dink like wooden barn, and it had like ice and like probably like bare bones like little ice little nets. So it was like separate from the animals. So like you didn't have to like juke out the horse.
Ovi. Yeah.
Dangle,
yeah. Trick shot. That's so weird. Why was it barns though?
It was in New Hampshire.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Bro, live free or die.
You've answered that question. If you it wouldn't have been like, Miami. Yeah, we were in a barn in Miami playing hockey.
Dude, it's who's that guy?
You say New Hampshire in a
Mr.
barn.
Worldwide.
Mr. World, Pitbull.
Dude, Pitbull.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine Pitbull in a barn like with animals.
Pitbull in a barn, yeah, playing hockey. Now you got to tell the story about the cows.
The cows. Yeah. So. That place was cool. You could talk to all the animals and stuff, and you could also milk the cows. And so there's some thick cows there. That sounds
Didn't need to hear that one.
That sounds really weird. Like, but like there were some big
cows.
some big mama cows, and you could milk them. They got their udders, and I don't know how many.
I think they know where the milk comes from.
I don't know. I don't know how many udders they got, but they probably got 7, 8
on one cow.
I mean,
I don't think it's that many.
Wait, no.
Bro, I think it's like 4 or 5.
Dude, you know there's like a
1, 2,
like a
3,
farming
4.
expert that's like, bro, they have 3.
I feel like they have 5.
Yeah, if it's 7's a lot. All right, I might be wrong.
Dude, 7 might be.
Dude, 7's like a fucking slot machine.
Yeah.
Swing, swing.
Continue with it.
And so it is about 5 udders.
5 udders.
And so you got like your little bucket. And you got to start somewhere. It's like there's no instructions. Like they're not labeled. Like milk the rear one first, and then milk the left one after that. Like you kind of just got to go like instinct. You have to use your instincts and kind of just pick the one that the Lord is calling you to grab. And my dad picks one of them. He's got his jug and grabs that And now it's also weird too. Like
I can imagine. Yeah, feels different.
yeah, and so he grabs that one, and you gotta like pull it,
Mm-hmm.
and he pulls that thing, and I don't know if he pulled the wrong one, like, but that cow fucking just shit everywhere. Dude, all over, like, just everywhere, all over my cousin's hat, like,
Oh,
dude, he
no.
fucking pulled the wrong lever. Boom.
You know?
That cow went to Taco Bell or something.
Jeez.
Dude.
What was your dad's reaction to that?
Just surprised.
Just like-
Well, I did not expect.
Was your cousin behind, like, at the butt?
I don't remember.
It got over it?
But I
got
just
over
remember,
it?
like, it was like a blue hat, maybe. And, like, it got cow shit on it. And we were like, what the hell?
I'm never doing this again, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And then the horses were cool, too. Horses are really pretty.
Yeah.
But they kind of scare me because I'm like, I know how powerful they are.
Oh, yeah. How
Yeah,
powerful
dude, if
and
that
fast.
thing kicks you, whoo. So,
That's die another day.
yeah. But I don't know, animals are cool. I like wild animals.
I'd say.
I'd say.
You're telling me, pal.
What else?
Just living it, man.
Just living it, trying to survive.
Now, that right there is a water and monster break. Does that have caffeine?
Oh, you betcha.
Does it actually?
No, yeah. Try to find it.
I don't know if they even...
160. Wait. Dude, my vision's bad. I was right initially, but then I was like, is it 180? Is it 180? 160, yeah.
So damn.
But it doesn't.
Doesn't affect my.
I say it doesn't affect me, but like meanwhile, my fucking heart's probably screaming. It's like, bro, you can't drink these all the time.
It's Travis Barker in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Send me into freaking SVT.
Have you had? So I think we go through this. We like energy drinks here. Do you like the Bang, man? Have you had the Bang?
I've had like one or two. They're okay, but I think it's because I'm just used to the monsters. And so when I venture out, I'm like, that's good. I feel like the Bang tastes almost more artificial.
Calling it the Bang.
The Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang.
I feel like Bang tastes more artificial.
Yeah.
Like almost like cough syrupy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I like Monster. I like the low carb one.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, the blue and the black one. This one's really good. The peach tea.
Looks good too.
They have an iced tea one. It's like a yellow.
Mm-hmm.
That one's very refreshing. The one I had last night for the first time was the strawberry lemonade.
Wow,
that was pretty good.
So if you could sponsor us,
like please,
one of us would really appreciate it.
Please sponsor us. I mean, I drink them all the time, and it's funny because I used to be scared of them when I was little.
They kind of look terrifying
because they're like intimidating. It's got this like big M and
it's a claw mark, you know.
Yeah. Wait, is it a claw mark?
Well, I think it looks like it's like.
Yeah. I never realized that though. But I think you're right.
Actually,
dude, I thought it was.
Just looks like someone going. Yeah, because you see it gets smaller towards the bottom, like the nails are coming out.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Wow. So you just learned something new.
You can learn something new every day.
I think Nos was the
that was the
scariest one.
intimidating
Dude, that one looked like you're drinking a bottle of gasoline. And I would see kids like at baseball practice or whatever, and you'd see that on the bench, and you'd be like, "I'm not there yet."
Yeah,
I'm a little afraid of that.
Like I'm not in the big leagues yet.
It looks like that should be in Gran Turismo in the little front seat.
Dude, that should be in.
Like, do you want to bring this
for
out?
Speed.
Need
When
for Speed.
They turn on the NOS. They switch they flip all the switches.
Yeah.
And then they got their NOS.
And it's right in the middle center console. That's what that drink looked like. And I've never had.
Paul Walker cracks it, slams it back, and then Vin Diesel comes out. With family. I also just drank this backwards by accident. I got lucky.
You actually drank it?
I didn't realize how it was oriented to me, and I drank it this way.
It's not filled enough to make it a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. Reduce, reuse, and revive.
Where are we? We just went off a fucking. We just went off.
We lost it, man.
We just went off an embankment, as the other one would say.
Embankment.
We just went into the weeds.
Into the rough.
We're talking about the cow.
Yep, milking and pooping.
Yeah. What else do you want to talk about? I feel like I've been talking way too much.
Dude,
I'm not a
I
talker.
found your
like,
life story here, man. I like it.
I feel like I'm like always been very quiet, but sometimes I can just like start talking and then I can't stop.
You just go, 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 go.
Go gadget. What else?
Yeah, so what's your 401k looking like?
I don't have one.
Damn.
I'm gonna have one.
He's going to have, ladies and gentlemen.
I just gotta figure out that shift to get me to the full time.
He's getting that 401k.
Yep.
We love 401ks here.
Yeah, we know. So we're such businessmen. I know all about 401ks. No, I don't know anything.
I don't know. I barely know.
I mean, I just watch Dave Ramsey and then I pretend like I'm financially savvy.
It's like you do what he tells you to do.
Yeah, he's like, but I do like how he. Not to get into Dave Ramsey and whatever, but I do like how he's a country boy. Mm-hmm. He's from like Antioch, Tennessee.
Got my vote. I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you that right now.
He's country fried steak waiting for him.
I'll tell you what. If Joe Dirt ran for president, I'll vote for him.
Joe Dirt.
Yep.
Okay, I see you.
But no, Dave Ramsey's like, he's kind of like he's like makes it very simple.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, stuff, it's like common sense stuff. It's like he's like, you gotta save $1,000. He's like kind of like Dr. Phil. He's Dr. Phil actually. Now that I think about it.
But instead of medical medical advice, he's
But I guess Dr. Phil he's not even a doctor.
What is?
Well, one, he's not a physician. He was like a psychologist.
We got two options.
He was
okay?
like
you can either take your boss back or I'll send you to the ranch.
I don't know. He was some kind of like psychiatrist maybe, but then like he wasn't I don't know.
He's not a doc. He's a chiropractor.
Supposedly he's like kind of a fraud.
He's just like.
I didn't. You know what?
Whoa,
dude!
Shots have been fired.
I didn't plan on trying to tackle. Dude, that was the last thing on my mind. I did not want to come after Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil, MD. We're sorry.
He's not an MD.
Damn.
No, he's not though.
PhD. It's in the game.
Yeah. I don't think he's a doctor.
He's a chiropractor.
Dude, okay. Don't even get me started on chiropractors.
Why?
They practice phony medicine. Half of them are just frauds.
Jeez.
Dude, shots fired.
Dude, we're going to get canceled before he even started.
All right, so I'm sure there are some legit chiropractors out there.
You need your chakras realigned. That's what you need. You come at me with that, too.
No, so some of the chiropractors are like legit and like, well, they're like legit. Like they don't hurt you and like they make your back feel good.
I love watching those.
Dude, there's a lot of chiropractors that are like, see, we gotta separate your skull from your shoulders, and then that's gonna realign your chromosomes. And it's just like, bro, you're just snapping somebody's neck very forcefully, and it makes a noise. And it's like you're at risk of giving them like a stroke. Like they can like people have like been seriously injured.
So you're anti.
And they're not actually doctors, not physicians. They're doctors, but they're not physicians.
Interesting. Wow.
If you want,
I did not know it was going to go down here.
No, I didn't know either.
Now I know not to bring up chiropractors around you.
Now we're down Shade Lane.
You called out Dr. Phil, not MD. All of the chiropractors in the world.
Bring it on.
Every single one of them. It's just
damn.
Damn, dude.
I think I'm like, I don't mean to be I'm not trying to, oh, fuck. My mic.
I swear to God, if you turned it off.
I shut it off.
Is it green?
It's green.
Okay.
No, I'm not trying to like hate
on.
I'm not trying to hate on everybody.
Still good.
Testing.
We're still alive here. All right. We just sometimes.
I mean, it's life.
That's life.
I'm not trying to hate on other people, and I'm sure chiropractors can help people, make people feel better, but they're not real doctors. I'm just gonna say that.
I thought you were backtracking there, apologizing, but then you finished it. You topped it off with the same opinion. That works.
I would say this is my advice, but I'm not gonna say it's medical advice. This is my opinion. If you have like probably back issues or whatever, you could go to a doctor. If your doctor is a DO, so they're still a physician, but they're a DO, not an MD.
Directional officer?
Yeah, sure.
Give you some direction in your life.
But they're a doctor. I can't even fucking talk, dude. I need a doctor.
That monster.
They're a doctor of. Oh, dude, now I look like an idiot.
Orthopedics?
Osteopathic medicine, I think. Like, so they're a legit doctor. They go through all the same training as an MD, but they also learn like manipulations and like other things to make people feel better. So they're like a legit medical doctor, but they learn like some stuff like manipulations and moving and like how to make people feel better. So you could just go to one of them, get you a real doctor.
Damn. I was not got some good opinions there about things.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Definitely strong. I'll say that.
Yeah.
That is a strong opinion, man. Did you have a run-in with a chiropractor at some point? No names, but somebody you might want to that took you down a bad path that you.
No, I can't say I have.
Or kind of like out for vengeance.
I've just heard
against the chiropractor community.
What'd you say?
You're out for vengeance.
Yeah.
Something in the way.
But no, I've never had a bad. I've actually never been to the chiropractor. I'm scared they're gonna kill me.
Okay. That's fair, honestly.
But no, there's actually like legit cases of like a chiropractor will try to manipulate somebody's neck and then it will cause a stroke. Like you can be seriously injured if like it's done incorrectly.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but honestly, I will say watching the dude from, I think he's from Dallas, Texas. The dude has the ring dinger.
I don't know what that is. No.
Oh, dude, he's like a 60-year-old.
The ring dinger? What the heck
He's
does
like
that
a
mean?
60-year-old. He's probably 45, but he looks like he's 65. From Texas, and he's like a chiropractor, and he like does like famous people. Like I think that guy Jack Harlow went to him.
Oh yeah.
And like, but one of the manipulations he does is called the ring dinger, and like he'll have them lay on a table, and then like this is their head, and he'll put like a towel or whatever like around their neck. You like how both of my shoulders just cracked?
Dude, yeah. Hey,
I'm over here shitting on chiropractors, and I'm like, and he'll have them lay down, and he'll put like a towel or something like around their like neck, kinda, and then he like pulls it. Like to pull their head vertically,
yeah,
and it pops like their neck,
and
he
it
calls
helps
it
them.
the ring dinger.
Now, do you agree with his practices, or are you just like fascinated that he can?
It's honestly, it's just entertaining. But I'm like,
yeah, I've watched those where they like people, they pull certain things, and it's like, like athletes, and you're like, how do they? I just cracked there.
But also, I feel like it's not. Like, you're not actually fixing, like, if somebody has, like, scoliosis.
It's like a temporary fix.
You're just popping their back. Like, there's like, gases. Like,
like,
real doctors can correct me, but I believe there's, like,
there is
nitrogen or something between your bones. So when it cracks, it's just, like, that gas in between your bones being released.
That's me every morning with my ankles. It just sounds like I'm tip-tapping around, like...
Yeah, and so...
It's annoying.
But, like, you're not actually fixing, like, somebody's back or whatever. You're just making noises, and like it makes them feel good.
It's like there's some relief, yeah.
I don't know. This is when I did not plan to take on the chiropractic community tonight. I don't know what happened.
They're gonna be at your door with pitchforks.
Dude, I'm gonna be canceled.
Pitchforks and towels at your door. Canceled over the chiropractic community. This man,
Dr. Phil hosts me and the ring dinger guy. So
now,
tell
why
me
do you
why.
hate him? Okay, why do you hate him?
Tell
I sound
me
more
why.
like Hank Hill than that. Why do you hate him? Okay, you can't sound like that.
Dude, shout out Hank Hill.
Hank Hill. I haven't watched that show, but I feel like I'd love Hank Hill or King of the Hill.
You just reminded me of when I was little. I used to love this book called Stan the Hot Dog Man. You know that book?
You've mentioned it before, and
dude,
I talked about it like it's a great book.
Oh man, it just brings back like good
Stan the
memories,
Hot Dog
good
Man.
vibes. Like he was this middle-aged dude, and he had like a business where he would go out. He had like a van or a truck, and he would go out into his community, and he'd go out and sell his hot dogs. And honestly, I'm not like making a great case for him because I haven't read the book in 25 years, so I don't remember. But it was like just a very wholesome, like cool book. He would go out and sell his hot dogs, and people loved him, and it was a good book.
I think I have a new Christmas present for you. We'll get that back, unless you still have it.
Stan the Hot Dog Man?
Yeah, is it still in your house?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I haven't seen that.
That could be a
book in-
Christmas present next year.
Yeah,
Stan the Hot
I
Dog
mean, I would
Man.
love that.
I
Give it a
love
little.
good kids books. Is
What,
it a picture
what did
book?
I say? Peruse. Give it a little like when you flip through something. It's called
Pizzazz?
Peruse. No.
Oh, I know. Oh,
Jamie,
yeah.
look that one up.
Jamie, yeah, a peruse.
I think it's peruse.
Yeah. Were you just like,
Perusing.
probably, yeah. Perusing, careening.
Meandering.
Meandering. Careening.
What else? What else do we talk about? I feel like you got some stuff to talk about, probably.
Well, we talked about the chiropractic community, which has been good.
Yeah.
That was actually on my list.
Imagine.
It's just like we need to get them angry.
Yeah.
We need to get them angry.
You're gonna get them
Stat.
fired up. What else? I mean, we could go in many different directions.
I'm just excited for this podcast, man.
I don't know what we're gonna call it.
Don't know. There's so many options, honestly.
I was thinking, what did I say? What did I say earlier? It began with an M, like not magnificent.
Something like that, yeah. Sounded very worldly, a little historic.
Worldly.
Like this, yeah. It sounded worldly. That was my immediate magnificent something.
I don't remember.
It sounded
not
like
very
we
worldly.
talked about history. That's what it sounded like. This day in history, there are 5 people in this state.
I'm not very worldly. I haven't been.
You don't
to many
think so?
places. I went to St. John. That was cool.
St. John,
Beautiful place.
beautiful, man.
Tennessee.
Another beautiful place.
Yeah. Although when I went, it was like kind of. I feel like it was like late winter, early spring, and like it was rainy and like.
I remember I dropped you off that day. Not in Tennessee, but when you went.
I was like so confused.
When you went to that kid's house, I dropped you off, and it was a rainy day.
Oh, in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I was a little afraid. I was like, I don't know this guy, but
Yeah,
just
I also
dropping you
didn't
off.
know him, which is the funny part.
You're like, yeah, we'll all go down together.
Yeah,
I
for
don't
the
know you,
audience
but
that doesn't know,
let's take a 14-hour drive.
It was like I was like so I had this friend, and he was friends with these people in Tennessee, this little community, and so I was a student of this guy, and this guy had other students, and so they said I could catch a ride with them, like. We had like mutual friends. Like these 2 guys were friends with my friend, but I didn't actually know them. And so I drove 21 hours across the country with literal strangers.
It's just a bold move.
Yeah, that was a bold. Yeah,
That's a
but
bold move.
The thing is that I knew I could trust them because we all had this mutual person in our life who's a great person. So I just embraced it.
That works. Was a car ride awkward at all?
No, we just
You talked?
You know what we did? We listened to like about freaking 20 episodes of it was like a Rhode Island, like Providence, Rhode Island crime podcast.
Oh, that, yeah, when you go down one of those holes.
And it was like they were talking about the mayor. Like I don't even know who the mayor was, but they were like Mayor Karaoke had his cronies, and in Providence, Rhode Island, the mafia. It was like one of those, and we listened to it for like 15 hours straight.
Who was it? One person's choice to do that, and you guys were just like, "Oh yeah, we'll let Johnny decide the radio. He's driving."
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
But like we all kind of we were like, "Oh,
kind of
it's good.
liked it.
It's entertaining."
Yeah,
So-
those are good.
Yeah, it worked out. So
I like Tennessee a lot. I was only there for like 3 days, but I liked it a lot.
I forgot you went to Tennessee.
Yeah, it was like a year ago.
Where'd you go in Tennessee?
Nashville.
Nashville. I'll tell you
Dude,
what. Nashville.
good chicken.
I was just gonna say
Yes,
Nashville.
man.
hot
They are
chicken.
known for their hot
Yeah.
chicken there. I had it for dinner and I had it for breakfast the next day.
Damn.
It's so good, man. Chicken.
Yeah.
Different
Yeah,
vibe.
I drove through Nashville, but I didn't go to Nashville
Kind of seems like people don't like it as much that live there because it's so bachelor.
because it's like the uppity, like
bachelorette
bougie, probably
city.
expensive, touristy area. Yeah.
Used to be like honky tonk, play some music, and now it's just like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get married down there. And
yeah.
do you guys want to have my bridal shower there?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
But yeah, I want to travel more. I definitely want to travel. Like when I went to St. John and Tennessee. I was like, damn, I got the travel bug.
The travel bug is a good bug to have.
Yeah. It's cool. There's like so much world out there.
Have you been to Florida?
Florida?
Florida, baby. Yeah. Have you been?
Yeah, when I was like probably 5.
So you've been. Oh, you don't really remember it then.
Actually, I went twice. Because one time I went to like Disney World or whatever with my grandfather and my cousins and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then one time I went when my mom and dad were trying to find like somebody to carry Joe.
Oh, yeah.
And we went to this weird lady. Dude, it was like Carol Baskin. There was like legit alligators in a swamp. Like it was crazy.
It was that sort of Florida.
And yeah, it was Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, it was like Florida man. Like, yeah. Interesting place. Dude, Florida, like...
You just wrapped it up in a nutshell. Interesting
dude,
place.
Remember, oh, dude. Dude, shout out to, Patrick Waite. Do you remember? So years ago, I was a little more active on Facebook, and I think I was I was a little angry. Like, I was, like, always argumentative.
You love
like,
dropping names, man.
Yeah. I don't know if... Was this before or after my mom died? Do you remember?
I feel like it was before.
There was a certain time, I know at least
Starbucks.
after my mom died, I would fucking debate anybody on Facebook.
It was after?
I think he was before.
Okay.
But anyways, I'm saying afterwards.
After you would just
there was a
go
time
for
where
it.
I would debate anybody.
Yeah.
I think because I was probably just subconsciously angry.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know more than you. Fuck you, whatever.
You're just letting it out in a different way.
But anyways, me and Patrick were having a little friendly debate on, it was like politics, I think. I don't know.
It's gotta be, yeah.
And he was like, in his comment, he's like, I mean, look at Florida, like as an example. And so I thought that was funny. And I had a piece of paper and we drew we were at Starbucks and we drew Florida on a piece of paper.
Whoa.
You. All right. He drew Florida on a piece of paper.
I drew the best damn Florida there ever was.
And then Cam took a picture of me looking at Florida on the piece of paper.
Just like.
So we commented back. We're like,
Florida.
I'm looking at Florida right now.
It's like the best reaction.
It was just like such a stupid
it was
joke.
So smug.
But who else would do that? Like,
look at Florida.
It was clever.
Right. Oh, look at Florida.
It was really clever.
It's kind of like the dad joke thing. Like, Dad, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad.
That's exactly what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah. That was such a funny moment. I still have that photo on the laptop too. I just look at it from time to time.
I think I know the exact coat I was wearing too. It was like that blue like rain jacket from I think it was from Proper, and it was like a blue. It was like a blue kind of like little rain jacket.
And the photo was right over your shoulder, just like.
Yep.
I drew it with a black oil pastel in my sketchbook. Drawing still exists. I still have the drawing too. So it's like I got the whole thing. It's kind of iconic in our world.
Yeah.
So it was just us being.
Just guys being dudes. Guys being funny.
In the Starbucks.
Yeah, I miss that place. We had a lot of friends there, and then they all left.
Let's be honest, things kind of got
Dude,
weird.
I saw I saw Bob. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
The old dude.
Bob, yeah, the trailer man.
Yeah, but yeah. He looks like a gnome.
He looks like somebody that like a New York photographer would take a photo of because he's got like that.
He looks like he's from Appalachia, like
yeah,
just
got
a hardy guy.
Stories.
I think he was a Vietnam vet. Like that dude is.
He's just got stories.
But a good dude. And I saw him the other day up by the gas station in the center of town, and he kind of was like, I was like, "Hey, Bob," and he like looked at me like twice, and then he figured out who I was. He's a nice guy.
He's a good man, yeah.
What else? I mean. There's a lot of
things. What's
different directions we could go.
What's our time looking at here? Hold on. Let's see. We are at hour 9.
Hour 9.
Hour 1 hour and 9 minutes. There it goes.
We could, I guess, get it to an hour and a half.
Blah 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 blah.
You're like, what do you want to be here all night?
It's not a school night, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I think we got
a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't want to keep you here for another hour. But.
Ladies and gentlemen, the after hours, the night shift.
Oh no, but that's probably copyrighted.
Not that night shift. I mean like the night shift, as in a night shift.
Yeah.
Do you think they can copyright that? Even
I don't think
saying
we're
the
actually
title?
going to get sued.
If you hear
'cause
any bleeps, that's
I don't think we're going to get sued because we literally don't have a fan base at all.
not yet.
We literally have no.
I would like to
We
see
literally
this,
have no viewers. I don't think Mike Malak is going to try to.
I'm gonna say this now, though. I feel like we could.
Oh, we could.
I'm just
yeah.
saying we could get.
We could go deep. We could
could.
get crazy. I mean, this
will,
is just the
like-
surface. Like,
Get out of this ping pong table.
we could fold this baby down and put it in
baby's
four-wheel
foldable.
drive.
This baby's foldable and drivable. This baby's.
Yeah, I don't, this is just the surface level.
It's
Like,
just, you know,
we
it's
could
a
freaking
test,
go
man.
deep, man. We could go.
We'll get up there.
Yeah,
like to
it takes
talk.
some time. We gotta.
We
We
got
could
history.
go. We could go friggin' so many different directions. We could go. Dude, we could go. Relationships, man. You know how my luck is, dude.
You know.
Horrible. Absolutely abysmal. I'd like to think I'm a nice guy, and bro.
Let's save that one for another day.
Yeah.
Let's open that can of worms
Yeah.
for another day. Because it's not just one of us. It's kind of both. Sometimes.
Oh,
It's like-
dude. Yeah. Damn, that really got my mood down.
Oh, man.
Now I'm all sad.
Just make
I'm
sure
like,
you revive.
am I ever gonna find a wife? What'd you say?
I
A
feel, like
revive.
I feel like we're going to have to cut a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
need
this
to
out.
recover, dude.
I need to recover. Let's just say there's going to be some cuts in this episode just to save ourselves.
But I think we didn't say anything bad. Like we really,
No, I don't think so. I think
we
when
didn't
you-
like name anybody that we didn't like or
No. Just name professions that you didn't like.
big chiropractor.
Therefore insulting an entire community.
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
they'll be okay.
I could name a lot of people I don't like, but I don't want to do that because I'm trying to be a nice guy. I'm trying to not hold hate in my heart.
That's good. That's great.
Trying to be a little more nice. I'm trying to get back into religion a little bit.
Me too. Now, your body chemistry is saying you're closed right now.
I do. I know.
Dude, that's like, I never think about that a lot, but you went from like just like kind of being like,
Because you mentioned the relationship problems.
and then dude, that's funny though. Like now I've watched those videos where it's like, now he's giving himself a self hug, so something's wrong with it.
I'm always.
But it's also like, this is just kind of comfy though, isn't it?
Yeah, it was like kind of.
I don't think it's necessarily has to be.
I think especially if you're like a little cold too, like it can be a little warm.
Yeah, your armpits are great for warmth. So it's just like, why does it have to be like closed off like that?
Yeah.
Like it's just like, no, he's giving himself a self hug, so
I can
something's not right in his
see-
mind. People just now he scratched his nose. Now what this signifies is the preceptor.
Bro, dude,
The
preceptor.
prefrontal cortex is not developed yet, so therefore something is wrong with him.
Like he blinked twice and then he glanced to his right, which tells me he has deep-seated issues
That's-
from when he was in middle school. It's
That's-
like, bro, stop.
Something like this happened. Somebody at our school stole these 2 books in our room.
Yeah.
And they were just books, and like one of the people that I work with was like, who would steal these? And I felt like I was acting so, you don't want people to like take
Oh,
what
is
you're
this from
doing.
your work?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they were like asking us like, who would take stuff like that? And in that moment I was like, I'd never steal these books and stuff.
Yeah.
But in that moment though, I was just like, it was like a weird day, and I was like, my eye contact was a little different. And I was like
Yeah.
touching it, and I was like, oh my god, she's gonna
You
think
start
that I
to feel
stole
guilt?
it.
Or do you
Because
ever-
she's gonna be like, my mannerisms are weird, and I'm like, she's gonna think that I took the books.
Like, well, I really don't know where they could have gone. And
Yeah, you don't want to be like,
Yeah.
I'll definitely help you look for them. Like, let's do this. Like, you want to keep it minimum. Like, oh, that's a damn shame somebody took them.
Dude, I have a thing where like I think everybody that knows me would agree that I'm pretty nice and like I'm a good guy and
I can name a few
But dude-
chiropractors that say otherwise.
oh, yeah, I'm sure you could. But dude, sometimes I'm an overthinker too, and like
Guilty.
somebody somebody said something the other day. I don't know who it was, but like if somebody gets mad, like well, actually, for example, one time in school they had our program director, somebody from my class had done something they shouldn't have done on social media, and he rightfully so, we lined the class up, and we all got fucking yelled at. And he was so angry, and I'm such an overthinker that I started to believe that I was the one who did it. I'm like, well, what if I did? And then you get in your head, even though like you didn't do it, but like you can convince yourself that you did it. Exactly. You're like, well, what if I just don't remember that I tweeted that or I posted that on Facebook? Like,
exactly. Yeah. What if I just had like amnesia right then?
Yeah.
I did it. You're like, I did it.
Yeah, it's just funny how your brain can.
I got the giant. Like, I feel like my brain is 99% a conscious. What is it? My conscience.
Stream of consciousness?
No, it's like my conscience. So like where the guilt lives and everything like that. 99% of it is just like that's it. It's just massive. And it's just, that's the thing.
I think sometimes I feel like, it's kind of crazy when you can like live in your head and like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I feel too much where I'm like, oh man, like that person hurt my feelings or whatever. Or like the same, what we were talking about, like I'll convince myself like, what if I did run that stop sign? What if I don't remember? What if I ran that red light and I don't remember?
It's like, just, and it's crazy like when you think about it. When you say it out loud though, it kind of helps and you're like, okay, that's a little crazy. Yeah. I used to like, I had such a intense guilt with school, like in middle school when we used to have a quiz every single day. You know the story?
No, you said middle school and I immediately went to the the DC trip.
Oh, God.
Dude. All right. So we already named a couple people. I'm going to name one more person.
You're naming them?
Dude, he won't mind. This is funny.
He'll mind. I mind.
So back in the day, back in middle school, I used to be friends with a man called Tim Zoidis.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about something else.
No, and Tim Tim was a thick kid back then, dude, and I was thick. I've always been a little thick, and but Tim was thick too, and that sounds so weird, dude. He was a bigger dude, a husky guy, and he put my jeans on. He could already like literally not pull them up. Like he had to like really fight to get them on his legs, and then he just decided in his infinite wisdom that they weren't tight enough. So he put the tub on and turned it on hot, and then he laid in the tub with the jeans on to really get him to fucking shrink around his legs.
Make them 10 times tighter.
Like unbelievable.
They look like skinny jeans?
They were already like skinny jeans. They were already like not mechanically possible to fit around his legs, and then he made them even tighter.
So it was like he went from Journey skinny jeans to Hot Topic skinny jeans, like thin,
really skinny. Like,
jeez, like you
like
need to
his
surgically
legs
remove them.
Yeah,
I sounded so southern there for a second. You need to surgically remove them.
So you take your saws off and you cut laterally
surgically
to relieve that denim.
Denim boy.
I just went off on a tangent and I interrupted you, and I'm sorry. But yeah, that was just a funny story.
I'd like to
continue.
I'd like to take a picture of that though.
Oh, it's so funny.
Like just people putting on jeans that aren't theirs. That'd be a great Instagram page.
Dude,
like jean wearers that aren't theirs.
Yeah.
Just like
that was so funny. It was one of those things where you just cry laughing because it's so stupid. Like only guys would do that.
Yeah.
I don't think a girl would put on another girl's pair of jeans
that
and
don't
then
fit purposely.
Intentionally get into a hot tub and shrink them. Like that's just
make
stupid.
It worse. Yeah.
Like it's only a guy thing.
It's like you like to make things worse for each other. You like to take the boundaries.
It's just pure comedy.
It is.
Also, now that we're on the topic of comedy, people need to stop canceling comics.
You think so?
I think so. Comedy.
No, I do too.
Comedy is.
It's there for a reason.
Purely like freedom of speech. It's funny. Like we need like an outlet. And when people are like, "Oh, that comedian said this or that," it's like Chris D'Elia, shut up.
Well, he's got a different thing coming.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Comedy's fucking funny. It's so funny. Like we can all like make fun of each other, and like it's all a good time. Like you don't mean it. Like just you can say a thing and it offends somebody, but it's like it's a joke.
It's a joke, yeah.
Theo Von's probably my favorite comic.
Theo's a good one.
Theo's special.
One of the best.
Yeah.
Chris Farley.
I gotta be honest, I haven't really watched. Obviously, I know who
Chris
Farley
is just like he's so funny. My favorite was Mitch Hedberg though.
I gotta look
Mitch
him up.
Hedberg, so good. Just the simple like dry
Pull him up,
comedy.
Jamie.
Pull him up, ping pong. We'll get there. We'll get a studio at some point.
Yeah, I'll get the big bucks. Spotify will sponsor us.
Oh, they will definitely not.
Oh, they'll cancel us.
They'll
Dude.
take us.
They'll find out about my
Oh, they
chiropractor.
will not. I don't think they.
They'll be
can
like,
cancel.
remember back in 2023 on
2023,
episode 1 where you shit on an
insulted
entire
the chiropractic
community of chiropractic professionals? You're done.
You're
and then
done.
I'm not going to
Get him out of here.
Yeah. I think we're good. I think
we'll get a nice studio.
we're going to drop about $3 million on a studio.
Well, hey, why don't we rent my old studio? Now that I think about it.
We could.
No, down the line.
Down the
Give
line.
it like say things take off. Whoa, like that. Like say it takes off down the line.
Whoa. How did you come up with that?
Whoa.
Oh, JB.
It takes off down the line. That could be cool. Just have a nice space specifically for that.
Yeah. Wait, did you see fucking that? I need to work on my swearing. That fucking was not necessary at all.
What was it?
Did you see Justin Bieber has like 2 kids or something?
I think you told me. I thought he had one. I didn't know he had
Or
kids.
maybe he has.
Has he just
one.
kept him under the radar?
I don't know. I saw a post. I think it was from Haley Bieber.
That sounds still weird to say.
Now I sound like I'm like one of those girl podcasts where like, oh my
Haley
god, did you
Bieber.
see Becca whoever?
Becca.
Like a gossip.
Rebecca. Becca. Sarah.
No, but I think I saw Haley Bieber posted like a picture of like the baby, and I was like, I didn't even know they had kids.
They must have kept it under the radar.
Yeah.
That could be weird at being a
Especially
parent.
if you're famous, yeah.
Yeah, when everybody takes pictures of you going to Starbucks.
Oh, dude, I would lose it.
Yeah, then I would
Leave me alone.
probably keep my kid, like, would tell anybody.
Oh, yeah.
And if I did tell him,
Like,
a friend, I'd be like, you can't tell anybody.
Yeah, like Drake.
He is a kid?
See?
It worked.
Yeah.
He did a good job then.
Yeah.
I know DJ Khaled as a kid.
There's a funny
2 kids,
video. Caleb Presley.
Mm-hmm.
He interviewed Drake, and like I think at the beginning they had Drake's son on.
Oh, that's
It's so funny.
How old is he?
I'm horrible with ages. He's probably
Is he really little?
like
he
little.
can
Yeah,
talk, though?
like he can talk. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Probably. I could be completely wrong. Somebody's gonna be like,
3,
"You're literally an idiot."
4,
I don't know.
5.
3, 4.
Okay.
I
He's
don't
like
know.
7.
he's
He's this big, yeah.
like 28.
He's a grown adult now.
Yeah, but I think we covered a lot, and we can obviously get into more. This is only the first episode.
Working out the screws or the kinks. Does that even work?
Working out the screws.
Wait, working out the kinks, is that it?
Yeah, I think working out the kinks is the expression.
Working out the screws too.
Where'd you get screws from?
I was just thinking of like, I don't know. Working them out. Figuring it out, man.
Yeah.
Figuring it out, Bob.
Bob the Builder. What?
Bob.
Wait, you just said Bob too?
No, I was saying Bud. Like
they said
Canadian.
Bob.
Figure it out, Bud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pack a lip, Bud, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think this was
I
fun,
think we're
and I'd imagine we'll do more episodes.
Good
If people
seeing you,
like
man.
it, dude. If Joe Carstairs likes this, and could the chiropractors like this or hate it, and who else did we mention? Patrick Wade. If Patrick Wade,
I don't even know him.
I know. I don't really know him either. I know him a little bit.
He's
Like
starting to
we are like
beef, though.
family friends, and I've just met him like 3 times. But good guy.
Good guy.
Yeah. I think we put a cap in it.
Sounds good to me.
Podcast over.
Thanks for listening to the podcast.
We appreciate it.
Wow.
Just a couple weird humans talking and maybe some weird humans watching.
That was a really good ending. Wow.